Alright, hello guys and welcome back to the new video. Today we are continuing our Geoguessr challenge league. This is part 2 of the February season. I played part 1 in the last video and now I'm playing part 2. I just played my 2 moving seats of camera, which I will show you at the end of the video, and I will play on camera, no moving, and NMPZ maps, because like moving is completely impossible on my setup now, but hopefully no moving in NMPZ will load, even though it's not guaranteed. I think it's safe to say I a little bit skill issued on my moving seats. By a little bit I mean a lot. So I did okay in the first part of the season. I failed the Finland map, but everything else, like I have 11 points, 13 points, 10 points, 8 points, and yeah, like Finland and 5,000 roundabouts didn't go my way, but what you gonna do? Yeah, let's play. Community World probably will be one of my worst maps in this scenario, because like I already don't know what we're looking at. Well, it would appear that we're looking at Turkey. Never seen those bollards before in my life. Looks kind of northern. So, find a northern road in the mountains. How east, how west I want to go? Honestly, I don't know if that means anything. Looks almost European, but I don't know, there's a birch. So I don't think I've seen a birch in Turkey before today. So probably I will stay fairly western. Right? Nope. Please don't tell me I was on that road. I think I was on that road, but tough. Oh god, and we're having for in the division with moving players Clemente, Sebastian, Salud. So I think this is a Spanish signpost, and this is a Spanish Spanish sign with the red border that goes all the way up. I don't know any of those things. Region guessing urban Spain. Well, white buildings remind me a lot of Portugal, so maybe Galicia. But that's a horrible hedge. Right? San Sebastian. Okay, let's try that. That was horrible hedge, as I predicted. That's such tiny city. That looked bigger. Okay. Okay, we have Japan. I don't see. Okay, please tell me we have two transformers, which I don't think we have played, so maybe not many players will know the transformers. Outside of that, I don't really have an input. Have mountains north, so maybe we could go a little bit more northern. Yep, okay, that's a good guess. Yeah, not all players know transformers. Oh, okay, we have Baltics. I think this is not Russia, famous last words, but I also not sure what it is. It's probably not Latvia because the Poles not wooden. So I would probably go Estonia. Just like middle. Okay, that's good. And last round we have some Israel. Do we have anything helpful? That's a no. We're in a pretty mountainous area, but it's not that dry. So we closer to Jerusalem, or are we like north? I wish I could read that number. That would be amazing. Can we be in those hills? Does that make sense? I don't think we're south. I'm gonna stay here, I think. Oh, yeah, okay, that's also good. Overall, 22.2 might not be the best. Well, yeah, because a lot of people haven't played yet. There's like half, like 10 people. I can't count it, so we'll find out how good that was of a performance later. But yeah, for now it is enough. I will update it in the comments. Why is my cam so green? How did I manage that? Sorry, technical difficulties as always. Yoo-hoo. Is that better? I think that's a little bit better. It's a little bit darker too. Give me a second. How about? Yeah, not sure how to fix this, so let's just jump back into the map number 2. Around the Black Sea. No moving. I played this moving. I don't think it's that pinpointable. Yep. Is that even Turkey? I mean, I assume, or is it Bulgaria? Well, the best way to check would be to look at the car. We don't have an antenna, so this should be Turkey. We have a giant mountain east and a smaller one south. So we're like there, maybe. That's a possibility. The problem is like the entire northern Turkey is around the Black Sea. There's no giant mountain east here. How about here? Oh, that can work. I'm hesitant to go that far east just because I thought that could be Bulgaria, so I don't think that's gonna be as giant as I imagined. So I think, how far away is the mountain? Maybe it's not as giant as I initially thought. Oops. We have some power plant, like I don't think this is gonna be findable. Power plants don't usually have POIs, so yeah, let's click here and pray. Well, the mountain's not gonna be a stall, she said. Famous last words. Tough. What is that, Russia? Really not a single sign. Tough. Who came up with that font? What the hell was wrong with you, bro? Tough. Like, this is like that entire road. Oh, what is that? Could we be like one step closer to the sign? Either to that or to the one behind us. I am. Like, that can say Adler, but I don't know where we are. Like, it can be anywhere on this road, in my opinion. Agoi also can work with the. Honestly, I think that sign is not that helpful. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I just send in. I don't know. That was Novorossiysk, and yep. So that's another Russia. I think I really hope this is not Ukraine. Antenna looks kinda sussy. I don't see any yellow on the plate, or on that plate, or on that plate, so by that I am raging, and I wanna go somewhat like Rostov-na-Donu, like this. How, like, I know it looks like Ukraine, but also this is the nicest road in Ukraine possible. Like, what the hell was happening in Mykolaiv Oblast for them to get the road so nice? What? Roads were not that nice in 2015. Rough. Okay, that's definitely Russia. Looks like nothing. Somewhat. The sign is not helpful. Sign just says Sona, so yeah, just go like somewhat like in those hills maybe. Well, that's not bad considering this is like the same road. Is that like a meta for the map? I have like I played like a few seats of the map, but not a lot. What? That's Bulgaria. Okay, I saw Red Gen 4 and I was like, well, this is like Omsk or what? No, Omsk is not around the Black Sea, you dummy. So yeah, Bulgaria. Bulgaria. So probably maybe go Varna. Again, looks like a big city, but not coastal. Can be Burgas, of course, but oh, of course it's gonna be. And like literally everybody went Varna. If I went Burgas, I would win. This is tough. This is tough. This is really tough. I think I'm getting dangerously close to like getting knocked out from the division, and I was like fourth, I think, at the end of the last video. Or like, I don't know. I was like in the promotion zone. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I will get promoted back to Division 4. Nope. Yeah, I need to get it together and play NMPZ better. Like, I'm doing bad on the maps that I thought I will do okay, and like I thought I will. Where's Division 5? I thought I will skill issue on like European Union and do good on balance Japan. I skill issued on both of those. I thought I will skill issue on like Community World, and I did well, but okay. Stop hoping. And then NMPZ World, I have no idea what this map is. 2023. So this is UK or Ireland. The road lines and houses look more like UK. I don't know. I can't see the yellow on the plate, on the back plate. So rough. 23 is not useful. 23 is not useful. Somebody told that like the road lines in UK are longer than in Ireland, but I still like haven't looked at them a lot to be able to tell the difference if that's longer than like the basic one. Okay. I thought about it being Scotland and closer to Scotland, but I was too scared to go there. But what? Help? Is that like Indo? Just like in a tracker? Is it India? This leak loves its India. But that's, I don't know, that's a stupid guess. Like the pole looks like Indo. I guess we have mosque, so probably going Sumatra is better. I have no clue what's happening. There can be UAE as far as I know, but yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of people went India because the map loves India. There's tracker there. What? Huh? How does it make sense? I did not know that exists. I knew there's coverage in Lahore. I did not know that exists. Well, that's tough. Okay, we're on an NMPZ, so I can't tell the continent, which is a problem. I don't know, it's like Portugal, Mexico. The fence looks very American. The house looks very, very good. So probably more Portuguese. I probably will go Mexico. And it's so dry, I don't know how to like place that. Can this be Brazil? Like surely it's too high for Brazil. Could be Colo maybe? No, that. Yeah, that exists. Okay. I never think of Guatemala. Okay, so that is not Puerto Rico. We have antenna, but we have front plates. So this is either Guam or North Mariana. Without seeing the Karak, I actually have not gotten a clue how to distinguish between them. So I don't know, click in middle North Mariana and praying. That was Guam. How? Oh, that's tricky. Like you can't even see the karak. Like the bar is not visible. Huh. Yep. Not sure how to get that one. What do we have? Well, we have some American water tanks. Do you have cargo? No, not really. I guess it's Mexico then. It's very flat. Like that plate doesn't appear to be yellow. So I guess Mexico makes sense. Like Campeche, Yucatan, somewhat here. Right? Let's see DMX. Okay. So far I'm third somehow with 15k, which honestly is surprising. Like I understand like people will not get the Pakistan because I have no idea how to get that, but everything else honestly kind of free. And I guess it's yeah, and everything else is just skill issue on my part. So and street signs. So this is gonna be horrendously bad. I feel like. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe it will be. Is this Arch or Uruguay? What am I looking at? Help? Somebody? Um, I mean the polls don't look like Uruguay, but that's like fall coverage. Maybe it does, but because it looks kind of coastal-ish. But do I go Uruguay? Can I see plates? I can't see plates. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. I can see black dots, but I also can't tell how. Oh, well, that explains why the plates were shorter than Euro plates, but they didn't have the black dot. That's like the nicest looking Bolivia I have ever seen in my life. What? Rough. And nobody went Bolivia. Okay, we're very good. What is that? Is that is that Monaco? Is it you? Or is it a bad guess? Like that reminds me a little bit of Monaco, like the layers to the city. Um, that's French. So that look there's palms. So it is coastal France. The shutters I usually associate with like coastal France, like here, not like there. So maybe Monaco is a fine guess. Like there has been Gen 4 update, so maybe I don't know how updated the map is. So maybe it makes sense. So just extending. Okay, and everybody got it. What? Maybe I should have scanned for the street then. And now, could I read the street? I didn't try reading the street. How was it not like that? Oh, I don't think I could read that one. Yeah, tough. Okay. Jersey. Queensland or... Okay, that's Australia, but I have troubles region guessing Australia. I don't think it's Vic because it wouldn't fall. So maybe just go like Brisbane area, Golden Coast. Forget everything I said. That's Nigeria. I'm just gonna go Lagos. Yep, was leaky. Swimming. That just looked so much like the Lagos seed from what's it called? Not Battle League. Um, Italy. We have Italian plates with double blue. Well, we all know how much I love Italy. And by love, I mean I don't like it. Um, Tough. Yep, the bad guesses like Australia and just Italy just destroyed me. Like even like nobody got Bolivia, so could have been fine. But now I'm seventh, so I actually don't know how good this is in the hindsight. I think it just updated, right? I just saw my name. Yeah, so somehow I'm currently fifth, and it didn't even count an NMPZ. But I will. Mm, what just happened? Is somebody working on the sheet right now, or just did auto update just failed? I don't think anybody's working on the sheet. Yeah. So yeah, maybe it will be fine. Like I don't know if it will drag me down or what. Okay, actually, I will put in the description how I did and if I am getting promoted to Division 4, which is probably not happening, but I think maybe it is enough to safely stay in Division 5. Maybe it is enough to stay in Division 5. Considering how like people will do who haven't played. Well, not those people, people from our division. But yep, I will put that in the description, and I just realized I forgot to show you how I did moving wise in the part 2, so I was like, oh, that's a very short video. No, that's because you forgot to show moving part. So yeah, European Union was the first seat. I saw Poland. I was like, oh, not good, not happening, because that's a small village with like 100 people living in it. I also like got black screen and got really scared. But then I turned around and I saw that Kielce is 85 kilometers. And I was like, I heard of that. This is like somewhat centralish. I'm like, yep, it's here. It is north of us, and Mie something is 8 kilometers north. So I was trying to find it. I do see Miecho, I guess, and this is the village we were in. So we will live in the village. Behind us to the south, and the pinpoint was an off-road to the west. So we were there, and like that was easy, and I was like, that's a great start. So I was very happy with that, but also people got it fairly easily. I almost missed the sign at spawn too, which could have been tragic. But yeah, that I for a second thought was Italy, but then I was like, let's read that. I was like, Cale is Spain. Even though like they have like Rome tree, I was like, what is it doing there? So we had coast south. Nothing helpful was written there. I began moving here, but I was like, this is the tiny road that goes to the beach. Like, I don't think it's a great idea to go that way. So I decided to go north instead. Like, there's coast south. It's all this set based about the Rota. I was like, no idea what that is. So maybe Rota is a place name, maybe not. Um, yeah, I was like, I need to leave the city or at least find a road that leads to leaving the city that has road numbers. Otherwise, I am doomed. Um, yeah, that looked more promising than the other direction with the coast, and eventually I do see a sign with the road numbers, and it does say like Rota and Rota Cipiona, and I have like no idea what Rota is and how big it is. Also, it does point to A4, and I tried to like find like what's CA 603 and like A491, like what's CA? Like I still haven't learned the road numbering system for Spain. I don't know. Is there like an easy quiz for that to learn that big, or like do I need to like look at the table because I don't think I saw one in um the French thingy. I don't think they have the road numbering system, but I don't know where else to look for the quiz for the road numbering system. So yeah. I looked at Ireland for a second because like maybe it's just an island. It looks very coastal and it has Rome trees. So maybe it's an island. I don't know. The trees really confuse me in this one. I clicked like south of Valencia because I also like while scanning for A4, I was like the coastal road here, like everywhere here, is A7, like everywhere. Like where's A4? And the one place I forgot to scan was like west of Malaga. I just didn't look there at all. And Rota was kind of a big place, and like base naval actually shows on the map. Yeah, so that was a skill issue, and I was just like tilted after that. That was like a lot of coping and looking at stuff. That was Portugal. We had some ladder poles with holes in them, and also not ideal because in Portugal without the road numbers I don't know what to do, and that looked kind of urban, so I was like, oh, that's not great. Like there was a bunch of stuff on the sign. It did have a place name, Vitoria de Piares, but since I have no idea where that is or like how to region guess Portugal, like it looked kind of northern. Like this was my region guess. Um, I decided to go look for more signs so I could find the road number, and yeah, it didn't look promising at all because like it was kind of urban. So I reset and noticed that there were signs at spawn too, but also didn't see anything helpful on those. Also, nothing really helpful on those. I did checkpointing that, I think, and yeah, like the lack of information is kind of like I never know what to do because like I have a place name and that's it, and I don't like Portugal theoretically isn't like is small enough to maybe scan it for a medium size place name. Yep, just like that place and I'm again. Um, but also it's big enough to not find it in time. So I don't know, like road numbers just feel more findable to me. Yeah, I was like, this is desperate. um, like it looks a lot like Spain, so I just like gonna guess northeast corner of Portugal. I don't even know what that sign is. Like, this is like not the road name, I guess, but looks kind of like a road name, maybe. Yeah, desperate attempt to go in like the fast movement and find something in the last 10 seconds. But yeah, uh, I also almost clicked Spain in the last second because my mouse jumped. I don't know what people find. Like, did they just scan for a city, or did they go to the intersection and like with the yellow road and they found the road number? Maybe. So that was Denmark. I was a little bit happy to see Denmark because I was like, surely if I go fast movement, I will eventually find signs with road numbers, and they will be more findable than most countries. So I just pressed speed movement and I just like moved for I think a solid minute to reach a big intersection. So I had like not words but numbers to scan for. As you probably noticed, I don't know, like I don't like scanning for words I cannot read. And yeah, I did find a road number. Almost went past it. 443. The thing is, like, I don't really like this is a white road, not a yellow road, and I don't really understand the logic how those roads work in Denmark because there's like somewhat logical numbering, but also not really. Like they are grouped as like threes are on the island and like fours and twos are on the mainland. Um, so I did try for a little bit to scan for place names. Not just numbers. Like there's 447, so I zoomed down to look for place names, and I didn't see that, and I still don't see that. like, yeah, in watching somebody's like I am also painfully aware that like south was Thunder and the other place, but I didn't see that because it was in the bottom of my screen. uh yeah, I did check a little bit like in case fours are also on the islands. I also see 443 right now on my screen, and I didn't see that when scanning. Yikes. I also had some, I don't remember if that was just in game or on video when I scanned Denmark also for a very long time, and I found the road like neighboring number, and I couldn't find the like one up or one down. I forgot. Um, yeah, like I found 445. I found 445. Sorry, but and I was like surely 443 like somewhat close, and 443 wasn't close. 443 was all the way south. And yeah, the place name were actually kind of big, like that one and that one. So if I look there, I would see that, but I didn't look there. And here we had Bulgaria, which looked very, like the pinpoint looked very impossible. Basically, I was like, oh, even if I find the city, I'm not 5k in that in 3 minutes, because like there's like an alleyway and an alleyway and in a smaller alleyway. But yeah, I wanted to find something like written. I found that sign, and this is like it says Sophia, something Sophia, but like Pashenka Banka Sophia. Sofia is the capital of Bulgaria, but also like a lot of churches have named like after Sofia. Like there's like Sofia Kievskaya in Kiev, and like like in general, it's like a popular name for a church. So I was like, that doesn't mean that's Sofia. That sign did say Vladaya. I finally noticed that we're in the mountains, so yeah, Marchaevo, sorry. Um, Also no idea what it is. Like those look like smaller place names, even though like Vladaya was kinda bigger. I wanted to find like some more substantial signs to like bigger place names, because like those cities didn't look big enough to be findable. Um, I That's a Gravo, I think, and I thought like maybe that's a bigger place name because that looked like a music festival. I was like, surely music festivals are like in a bigger city. Don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm searching for a Gravo and What was the city name? I forgot. Uh, yeah, I'm looking south, like in the mountains, but I don't know. I didn't see anything. I do eventually look at like Sofia area. Yeah, because like that says Green Park Sofia, but I'm like again like it doesn't necessarily mean Vladaya. Yeah, I didn't see that one scanning. Like I scanned like south of Sofia, north of Sofia, and east of Sofia and south of Sofia, but not west of Sofia. um, yeah. So at least I didn't change that far away because I actually wanted to guess more south, but yeah, I was 8th on the map. Um, which is, tough for a moving map, getting like 18k. So I was scoping and I switched to Balance Japan. Balance Japan last season we also had in the league, and I actually did pretty well. I think I was second on the map or third maybe. Um, and this was in Division 4, so I was like, surely I can do fine in Division 5. On Japan map. So again, I didn't practice. I zoomed the pole. We have some Chubu transformer there, hanging out between two parallel bars. I was like, okay, now I need to find a bigger road. So it would have some, maybe even like provincial road number, like smaller road number, so I can scan for and find something. I spent so long trying to decide what direction to go on the intersection. I was like, both of those directions look kinda shit and not promising at all. So yikes. Um, yeah. And here's the anticipation for signs begins. And it's just like me moving and moving and moving, and I didn't see anything. Like not a single sign, not even in Japanese. Which I wouldn't be able to understand, but um, again, picking direction. I was like, okay, let's go into town. Maybe there's gonna be like a road to a smaller road that will have a sign with a number and like maybe a word in Latin script as to where we are. And like moving. Nope. Nothing around the corner. Like, I gonna be honest, like, this is less information in Japan I've seen in this seed than, like, at any Japanese location ever. Like, sometimes the. Oh, did I say. Wait. Last season, we played Balance Japan. I don't. I did very well until I forgot Hokkaido exists. That was the season. That was the season's seed, right? So I might not have been very high up on that seed because I skill issued really hard in the last round. But yeah, I did very well until I forgot Hokkaido exists. Yeah, sorry. I think I confused it with like something. But yeah, I wasn't lying to you on purpose. I was lying to you because I have no memory. Like there is no info. Like where are the words? I don't think I ever like seen that few. Like there's signless Japan. Like I don't know what people found. I'm actually curious to check like where would I need to go to reach info. So that one is Kyushu. We have some transformers that are 180 degrees to each other, and Headwater South, which is a lot of places in Kyushu, like kind of south and southeast. I was like, surely I will find information here. Like, surely. Like, this looks like maybe not a yellow road, but like a bigger road, so surely it will have a road number eventually. Like, we will exit the city, enter the city, like, we're in the populated area, so surely we will have some information. Like, anytime. Like, maybe around that corner. It also like kept turning me around. I was like, did it turn me around? What direction was it going? Yeah, still no signs. Still no signs. We have some intersection. It does have a small sign, but it's in Japanese, so it's even unclear if it's a word or a number. Like, what do they wanna say with that sign? Nobody. No. Well, somebody knows who speaks Japanese. I have no idea. I was considering like stopping and just trying to line up the road and the coast. I was like, maybe there's something here. There's a map, but it doesn't really tell much. Yeah, I did look like through the water, and I saw that there's a coast on the other side, and that now it's completely south. So I was like, maybe we're like there, and we see like the other part of the island. I was, like going this direction just to like check. My movement broke because, of course, it did. Like, it wouldn't be in my video if everything worked. But yeah, it's honestly pretty fast got fixed and I could move again. Yeah, again, no signs on the horizon, so looks kind of desperate. So I just kind of like picked a bigger road and like with the coast and the with the water and then the populated area over the coast. And like here I see a sign and like I didn't have time to read it. Like if I went this direction from the start, I would read it and I would have information and I would find, because like it says like 213 and 404. Like that's really findable. Like you can find 213 easily. It's a big road that goes on the coast. You just like scan all of the coast. Like, this is why I don't like moving. Like, I went the other direction and I didn't have any info for majority of the round, and like when I went the right direction, I didn't have enough time to get to the info. So people who went that direction like the first time, they have an advantage. How's it fair? That's not fair in my opinion. Um, that I already forgot. What it was? I think there was Chugoku Transformers. I was yapping about moving being tough, so I didn't look. I think it's Chugoku, right? Yeah. Uh, okay, yes, and I finally found a sign 44 to Nara, and I was like, Nara is not in Chugoku, right? Like so yeah, I'm trying to confirm like what the transformer is. I was like, maybe it's like border, or like maybe I'm confusing my transformers. Like maybe it's Shikoku, because I always confuse Chugoku and Shikoku. Because like they're very similar, like the attachments are different. I finally see Nara, which is, you know, a big city in a province. Um, so yeah, like the problem is 44 is a small road, not the um provincial road. Yeah, I was trying to decide if that's like Kansai, like where am I? Because I was convinced that's Chugoku, and I was like, I don't like, if we are close to Nara, it's not Chugoku. Um, yeah, I just zoomed in like to see where the 44 might be. I didn't see it there, by the way. Oh god. Uh, yeah. No, not there. What are you circling? Yep, now I finally see the 44. Um, we did have some sign pointing to a museum, so yeah. Yeah, I'm going. Oh no, to temple. Oh, what? I thought I was scanning for museum PR. Why? Okay, so yeah, I kind of just like left it there and like then tried to consider some other options, but like thankfully it was actually correct. I did went the other direction, which I didn't realize, but that was at least a good score with like 4995. But I am so far behind everybody else because I didn't have info in 2 out of 3 rounds. That one, I what was it? Kyushu again? I think that was Kyushu again. I did I even look at Transformer or did I just begin moving? I'm not sure. I was really tilted when I played this. I was like, how is there no info in Japan? Like, honestly, like playing moving in Japan, like there are more signs with like Latin script that you see. Like, yeah, finally I stopped coping and look at Transformer. Like, okay, this is Kyushu, because before that I was just moving with like no direction, just like yep, click click click, let's go. Yeah, once again, doesn't look promising as far as information goes. Like last time I played, I found like even the round I skill issued and forgot Hokkaido exists, I found information. Like there was a lot of reading, like a lot of signs and road names and road numbers. Like it was findable. Like there was like 25 cable seat. Like this one, I don't know what to do with this seat. Like how do I find those things? You know, I can tell you the region. But like to 5k and like be close. Like I need information. Like I had one sign in the round 3 with Tunara. What? Like how does that make sense? Um, yeah, like this again, like that's the sign. I was like, what does it mean? Like, are we entering this place? Like, let's search for this place because I was like, I lost all hope that I will find the road number. So yeah, didn't think I don't still don't know if that's a place name or like, if it's findable or it's tiny. So I did have a look and just to make sure it's not findable and kept moving because what else do I do? Again, no road numbers. Cool. Uh, highway also not clickable. Like usually you can kind of click and get the highway. Nope, not clickable. So I give up on that idea. I just like I'm gonna click like middle of Kyushu somewhat. Uh, because like what else? What are my options? Again, people find it. What do they find? I don't know. Like maybe if I could get on the highway, but I don't know. So this one was a little bit confusing. I think I um misjudged the transformer because I saw a square like not on like on the pole like on that one and that one and I like that's a counter thing and then I saw a reflector that looked like one reflector like Kansai and I was like oh like what and I was like oh and the transformer didn't have like wasn't sitting or anything so maybe it is Kansai and I was like what like that just like doesn't make any sense like um yeah so I was like I finally found a sign and I was like but where are my transformer wise because I was like give me transformer and I see that one and that one's Chubu I was like okay maybe I'm like counter Chubu border because like I thought the one that I saw before was counter I was like okay so I am kind of like somewhat Chubu and mostly Chubu because that one that I just saw to the east was Chubu and like I just like disregarded for some time the ones that I saw before that. What's Asahi Town? Like no idea. Kuwana also how findable it is also no idea. 66 didn't look findable because like it is a big area I needed to scan and it is a smaller road. So yeah, I am attempting it now because I gave up on finding the place names because also again yeah I found 63. I was like I have no idea how grouped those things are because there's 63 and 67. I was like they might be pretty grouped, but they might not be. Um, yeah, so I was staying clicked in there, and I think I will stay clicked in there for longer because 66. Because I didn't see the 66 where I was like looking at other places and still not seeing it. I'm like want to sneeze but not. Um, and this was just Nagoya, which with the Chupu and Kansai maybe makes sense. Like the Kanto squares, like it makes sense. Like the like not sitting or anything is Kansai, and then I had a Chubu transformer, so that probably makes sense. But I like the squares put me at the wrong region. I thought it was Kanto, so yeah, I finished 6 on this, which is like in the middle, but not amazing. So this is the final gameplay for the February Geoguessr Challenge League, and once again, I'm currently in the 5th place, so I will update you in the comments how I did, and thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye!